That's the last of them. Let's clear out and let the Cocaleros take care of the rest.
Let's go.
Good work in Tabacal. Taking out Madra Coca and her lieutenant has thrown her organization into chaos and provided an opening for the Cocaleros to declare their independence.
You think they'll revolt?
It's already happening. Madra Coca's supporters could have kept things from getting out of hand, but you took care of that. Santa Blanca just lost their major coca supplier, along with all their current stock. That's gonna cripple their production.
Solid copy. Thanks for the good news. We're moving to the next AO, Nomad out. Bowman, we've shifted ops to Caymanas. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caymanas. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Caymanas. From Caymanas, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
This AO is part of Santa Blanca's coke smuggling operation. Bowman's got files for us on all the major players.
Woman in charge is Nydia Flores, an ex-beauty queen turned drug trafficker. Her right-hand man is a dude named El Boquita. Ugly motherfucker. Seems to handle on-the-ground logistics. She's the brains, he's the brawn.
For Santísima Muerte so loved the Santa Blanca cartel that she gave us her only begotten daughter, that whoever believeth in her should not perish, but have everlasting life. Many years ago, we were in trouble, in la desesperación, on the verge of extinction, being torn to pieces by the snakes and ratas. I believed that hope was lost, that it was too late for us. Era el fin. But just when I was ready to give up, it happened. Nydia Flores came forth, known to us as La Reina de Belleza, the beauty queen. And with her, she brought prosperity, wealth, and retribution. We feel her charity, su amor, deep in our hearts. As she continues to spread her gospel across the world, to every corner of the globe, praise to Saint Nydia, Queen of Queens, Reina de Reinas, Goddess among mongrels.
Drone is airborne. I see a second target. I got a third target. I've got eyes on the captain. Got eyes on a Tango. He's got a lot of background. Tango marked. He's a little close to civilians. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
We copy. Relaying enemy positions now.
Oh. Oh, el Boquita.
They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita's is love. A smuggler from the age of 6, El Boquita's father used to tape Acapulco gold on his son's body and then send him across the border. He called these trips vacaciones familiares, family vacations. By the time he was 13, Boquita was a trapechiador, a master smuggler. Cigarettes, alcohol, name-brand clothes, DVDs, oil, wildlife, weapons, and of course, people. One time he even smuggled in half a kilo of yellow cake uranium. If someone wanted it, El Boquita could move it. But it was never really about the money. For him, it was the rush, until he met the beauty queen. Nydia Flores saw his talent and made him her right-hand man. Nydia was the brains, Boquita was the brawn. The thing is, he was head over heels from the moment he first laid eyes on her. Nydia never felt the same way, but one drunken night she gave in. A little bit of sperm roulette, and 9 months later, they had a daughter, Valeria. They say every man has a fatal flaw. El Boquita has 2.
Roger that. Moving. Let me get a good sight line. I got it. Moving to position. Roger. Target acquired. Target marked. Ready. Call the shot. Enemy down.
Engage targets.
We got more Sicarios incoming. Take cover!
Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel subs anchored along the river. If we move fast, we could take them out before they head out on another smuggling run. We got a tango with multiple civilians. Point him out.
About a
Tango
stack
number
of
3.
tires.
I got another. That's 5. Marking a hostile. He's close to some locals. I got eyes on a sniper. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Opening fire on these fuckers. Clear on this side.
Signed, sealed, and delivered. Now the rebels can come claim it.
Hope that makes them get use of whatever's inside it. I'd hate to think we came all this way for nothing.
According to this, El CEREBRO is buying loads of military-grade electronics from foreign sources for his new sub-design. Looks like a shipment just arrived by boat a couple of days ago.
You think we should go after it?
That cargo could be an intelligence gold mine. We steal that boat and turn it over to Bowman. She can have the agency's techs go over it with a fine-tooth comb. The drone is up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Enemy marked. He makes 5. Just spotted one with submachine guns. Great. Mortars. That brings us to 10. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
We got a mounted weapon. I have a shot. That tango's down.
Estás pinche muerto.
Get down before they see you. The lieutenant's on the run. Breathe easy.
Coopere todo saldrá bien. Only one way you're walking away from this alive.
Está bien, ganaron. I'll tell you what I know. Just don't hurt me.
Clear.
I got the C4 primed. Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
I'm moving to position. Let me
a
get into
target carrying
position.
submachine
Hold
guns.
on. Let me get a good sight line. Target acquired. Copy. Target marked. Say the word, boss. That guy's history.
Still jam?
Got another tango. And baby makes 3. Target
Eyes
spotted.
on the gun turret.
Here's target number 5. Sniper out there. Just spotted one with submachine guns. 10 sighted. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm getting a position. Moving to a good sight line. Wait 1. Let me get in position. Target marked. Got the target. Ready to engage. That tango's down.
Oh, his body fell. Let's go.
Somebody tell Fitzcarrall that we found his boat.
It's nuts. Something this big this far upriver. That's what your mama said. That doesn't even make sense.
Right.
We're right on the courage. Grenade, move, move, move! Grenade, move!
I got a drug sub to demo over here. Keep security tight. The demo's primed. Submarine destroyed. Let's clear the fuck out of here. The drone is up.
Moving to position. Eyes on the target. That's one down. Okay, we're cool.
The drone's fucked up. Jamming us. I got eyes on the sniper. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
I'm getting a position. Let me get into position. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Target acquired. Copy. By. Target marked. Say the word, boss.
No. I think he's still gonna do it.
Tango down. Get down.
Manta 1 to Caimane Station. Manta 1 to Caimane Station. Please come in. We have run aground approximately 300 miles south of Santarem Station. Caimane Station, please come in. We have run aground. I say again, we have run aground. We passed Cayepo village about 10 miles south of our location. We will abandon ship and attempt to reestablish communication once we arrive there. We're walking back to the fucking jungle. The shack was in that jungle way. I don't fuck with no fucking jaguars. Well, we're done.
Demo is primed and in place. All subs destroyed. Objective complete.
Only way Cerebro is gonna...
Hold on. Let's get back on mission.
Only way Cerebro is gonna get that coke to Florida's with a fucking rowboat.
That's it, we're clear. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Listen up. You steal the boat, we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first. Yo, Sicario with a submachine gun.
I don't see him.
On the bridge.
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
Oh, parkour.
Going on. Drop the main.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Deploying drone. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm getting a position.
Let me get into position.
Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Standing by. Roger. Target acquired. Target is down.
Visual on rebel radio broadcast unit. Let's activate it and get their message out. Patered. According to this, El Cerebro has a workshop. It's in a warehouse on a cartel base not far from here.
Think he's building drug subs there? Without any water around? There's gotta be something more.
I guess we'll just have to go and find out.
Ah, it's this one.
Hold up. We got hostile activity. Eyes on a narco with a submachine gun.
Where you got him?
On the terrace.
Drone is airborne. Can't see squat. Our drone's being jammed. I called the rebels for some indirect fire.
Roger that. Mortars away.
I called the rebels for a diversion. They got no juice. The drone is up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
They know we're here.
Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what else Cerebro's working on. Let's move.
Copy. Target.
Hey, Karen. I know my station chief in Buenos Aires got the launch dates for those drug subs. You want to hear the stunning results of all our intelligence
We'll leave a
work?
marker so the rebels can pick up the
Squad.
supplies later.
None. Nothing. My cartel contact in Florida tells me that the submersibles arrived with no
What do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Hooah. Demo calc says P for plenty.
Oh, who's this up? Oh. Whoa.
I got the C4 primed. Fucking beautiful. Let's gather some info Ricky Tick. See if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on. We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research. We took out his prototype. Project's foobarred for sure.
Good work in Caimanes. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and that intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro is in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole nine. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data.
Drone is airborne. I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro. This is the place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
I got a Sicario with a minigun. There, at the checkpoint. up. Narco with a submachine gun. By the camp entrance. Alarm over here.
The alarm is disabled. Sniper up in the tower. Got another tango.
I heard a Sicario over here. By the turret. Got the target. I've got the target. Fuck! Engaging. That's one down. By the house, watch out.
Ya. Está la comida.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development. Disturbing development.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work for Santa Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plans.
You'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I plotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe months. I just need to activate contingency plan Alpha Set 984.
Which is?
Going along with whatever you fine people want me to do, of course. At least for now. It maximizes my chances of survival while I figure out which one of my escape plans might still be viable.
I think we're gonna get along just fine.
She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so?
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature. It's probably best I don't call Nidia till I have a real solution. Did I mention I know her? Do you know her?
Haven't yet had the pleasure.
Wait a minute. Unmanned submersible. That's the solution. Why do we even bother putting people in the sub?
No idea, pal. We're at the rally point. I'll take it from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Pass, please!
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Huh. Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle. And they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do. Than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that it's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro?
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
Damn. Damn. That boy got one up on me.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. The sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel submarine fleet out of business. Could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
Nidia Flores was in trouble, and she knew it. It wasn't just the drugs that were being attacked. It was the money, la bronca. Money that was supposed to have gone to our investors in Mexico, and never made it.
What are you gonna do?
No excuses, no rationalizations, no nothing. Nidia knew she had to find the solution, before the solution found her.
Alright, y'all. Cerebro got one up on me.